Two, three, one, two, three. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Phoenix Short Track. This is the co-host Shade 59,000, and today we are here with the iconic two amigos that I roll with. The host himself, Leo, and another co-host that is potentially going to be here, Jeff Gordon Ramsay.
Pleasure to be here again, once again.
All right. Now, as y'all may know from the previous race that we had before, we're starting off at Phoenix, which is approximately Kentucky. And man, oh man, it was sure crazy. I can guarantee you that. And there's been a few changes. So what you're seeing right now was before Kentucky. And this is what you're going to see after Kentucky in 3, 2, 1. Bam. Right here. So the one taking away first place is the 75, still having a strong lead in points. Followed by up, we have the runner-up for second place is the 5 of Tank, 22 points away from the leader. And here we have in third place, which would be, if I could take a good, better look, who is in third place? One in third place is the 29 of Viper, 37 points away from the leader. So you're about to see some people be mostly a race behind or two. So it's going to be quite a shocker. Here we have in fourth place, we have the 57 of K Lemon, who is officially a race behind. One in fifth place, we have the 19 of Kate, who is having a much more better season than season 4 with the trucks, being 50 points away from the leader. And now we have a tie for sixth, the 27 of Isaac and the 30 of Bobby, both 61 points away from the leader. And now we have for seventh place is the 11 of Sir Miles Axelrod, who is set 65 points away from the leader. Then you have myself, the 3, in 8th place, 69 points away from the leader. So yeah, you can make fun of me. I have a funny number. And over here for 7th place, ninth place, is the father of the 3, the 0. 75 points away from the leader. And then we have in 8th place, one that is in 8th is... It's going to take me a minute, folks, so just stand by for now. One in 8th... I actually did 8, excuse me. I'm getting numbers mixed up. I can't count for shit!
We can't count our numbers.
Alright, yep. But anyways, here we have in 10th place, we have... Where's 10th? We have, surprisingly, an underdog of the 26th of Adam, who is 90 points away from the leader. And then we have our wild card spots. The first one will go to the 93 of Asher, who is 102 points away from the leader. The second one goes to Atomic, the 89, who is 106 points away from the leader. And the final one is the 115 of the Kumi, who's in the third wildcard spot with 107 points away from the leader. Unfortunately, we did have a rookie of the 17 capitalize and win in Kentucky, but he is not in the top 20. So this has been a rule that's been going around since we had the playoffs system coming on. Even if you win a race, but if you're not in the top 20, you will not get the wild card spots.
Yep, just think about the sprint wildcard system in general. If you're not in the top 20, you will not count if you're below that top 20. If you're in the top 20 zone, 11 to 20, it will count and cleanse that wildcard spot.
Yep.
Now for your
But yeah.
hunters here. The one that's still hunting
Yep.
down. We have still underdog Savior X that has been underdog since that 13th year of the bless you. And
Jesus Christ.
then we got 18 of Toadette that's been here and there. And then followed by that we have Calypso has been trying to climb up there to try to capitalize, followed by Red with 110 behind, and then ATM still in mix still trying to capitalize, and we also have the rookie that's a little bit just ahead by 3 points from Dante. So now we have a proper battle of the rookie here. He's about 132 and Dante's about 135, so he's about 21st, 22nd, almost in the top 20, but just needs a little more oomph in it. And then you got, of course, Q the Magic Man, one of the all-time winners out there, and just always can let out a magic here and there. And then lastly,
Mm.
Goku. That's just short by at 1 point or so, dropping down the 14. And he will be trying to chase down one of the three wildcard spots with points.
Yep. So right over here, this is going to be an interesting race because we're at an all-time favorite short track. Besides Memphis, we are at the iconic one, Phoenix International Raceway. But this is not going to be an ordinary Phoenix. We are racing down the 1979 variant.
Indeed. Let's see, Phoenix 110. And then
Yep. So over here, over by at let's see about the lap system over here because when we do short tracks, it's about 150 laps or more.
so last will be 141.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Draken.
Hello. Are you guys streaming?
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
Oh, you guys are streaming?
Yeah.
Yes.
And then let's see, we got so the default is gonna be 156. The less will
Why
be
does
141.
Braken's freaking thing look like shades now again?
I don't know.
Just don't worry about it.
And then we got 172 is more.
Ryder, shut the fuck up.
Right.
All right. I feel like 172 laps would probably be the best bet.
All right.
Anyone
I
else?
apologize about my brother. I'm in the car right now.
And call
Just
back
keep
home.
yourself muted.
Where's that?
All right, there we go. But yeah, I think 172 laps will probably be the best bet because we will have a lot more action and a lot more chances for people to make up some points. What do you guys think? Tor?
Huh? What?
You want to do 172 laps or less?
Yeah, okay. 170.
All right, 172. That's 2 for 172. Jeff Gordon Ramsay, you want to do 172 laps? All right, 172 laps it is.
Okie dokie. Let's get
All
this
right,
shot.
full pace lap. Yep, so this one over here is the 1979 variation of Phoenix. It's still going to be a short track. Now, you're probably wondering, why not the regular one? Well, we'll tell you why. We want to give out the retro 80s to 90s oomph into it.
As much as possible. And
Mm-hmm.
The others are just
And
usually the other ones are just, it depends if it's gonna be like, if it doesn't work well enough for the fire cautions, if it doesn't work well enough for something else, or if it crashes by itself in a certain time, and that's why we use it in that certain circumstance. That's why the main year they try to use for the default or something better. So for example, Dover. The default didn't really had all 42 drivers, so we did the modern day of Dover had all 42 drivers and economy.
Yep, and we did a little bit of testing over here for. But you did testing over here that better cautions will work.
We did, it worked.
Alright, cool.
For the one checker.
Awesome. So we don't have to deal with yellow checkers unless we're doing road courses.
Now,
Yep. So over here you can see me, I'm back in the Wrangler machine. Because after what happened over by Kentucky, we had to do another re-race with alternate paint schemes, so yeah. Let's hope we don't have that happen to us again.
Yeah.
I hope the log is on our side.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I don't blame you, dude. I would be upset myself.
Both were on lucky shades. We both were last time. The review and the first. We were both unlucky.
Looks like all the drivers are about nearly out of the pits. But yeah. But yeah, you could. And
Leslie.
Yep. Ah, you're in your better car finally. Now this is an interesting battle against the rookies between the 17 and the 95. So this is going to be a close, tight situation.
And they're only 3 points apart.
Yeah, which is honestly the closest battles to the rookie we have so far, as of currently.
The only thing the slight edge that 17 has got to me is that when he had not too long ago Kentucky,
Which was, yep. And now he's racing on his super flow paint scheme with the Exxon.
Well,
So let's see if he actually does well in the XL Superflow motor oils.
so far it has been not too good. Sometimes it has been okay. I think he only had one good run with it, and that was Dover. Other than that, he had 2 times on the wall. One was a crash, the other was a win. The rest of it was his mediocre or not too good.
It's a truck.
Of course, all eyes are on the 75, the #1 favorite of short tracks, or any short track really. Kaiser in the 75.
As of right now, he is in 3rd place in practice with myself in 4th. The one that's leading practice right now is the father of the 3 at the 0. And now he's 75's looking for 2nd. Right now, currently. Trying to make up a lot of time. Now, this is going to be an interesting battle in qualifying, I can tell you for damn sure.
Indeed. It's going to be intense. It's going to be a good 2-lap shootout. See who can capitalize, see what switcheroos wants to get the 2 valuable bonus points.
Look, the 26 versus the 27, we're battling with our numbers.
Yeah. I'm still shocked that this Buick 26 but is in the top 10. I don't know if he can capitalize or if he's going to be a little bit on his 15. Or if he's going to somehow, some way, maybe make a miracle and win here. But win, I'm just like slightly not so sure. Anything can happen.
Yeah. I'm not sure either, but this is by far the best season that the 26 is having right now currently. Because we all know how the Adam was not performing very well in the trucks, or even in the 70s for that matter. Besides, uh-oh, yeah, there's supposed to spin out. Yeah, someone on. Was that the 21 of Cloud?
Nah, couldn't be. Can't get a good view at it. See, I'm trying to get. See, let's try right here. Go to none.
Yeah.
And see who was exactly.
Yep.
Might be the 71 actually right there.
Let's find out. Yep, it was the 71. So he was in a bit of a 3-wide situation in a tight wall, bumping with the 80 and a 95. He had nowhere else to go.
Saves the car,
though. Oh, good for him. That's good for him. 95 checking up, making sure he's not bumping into anyone. That's genius on him.
Go to the garage to go fix up the damage.
Yep. And there's people making adjustments for see who could do well for practice and what's going on right there. I guess the 21 coming out finally.
Robbie at the 3rd of practice.
With the 3 in the top 10 still, just clinging it.
It is pretty slow here. Of course, it's drinking. Me,
Yeah, of course.
DSB, Xavier Rex, ATM, Nazo, and apparently Clad. Not too far behind is the Indians areas, Adam, and the 115. Everybody else is doing okay. It's not the 20 though. Low there, low and top 20.
Yep. Now this is going to be really interesting because we all know that the 75 is going to be a very good fan favorite for this short track. Some say that the 3 could challenge the 75 for the win in this short track because of how well he done at the Monster Mile and at Memphis.
Yeah, Memphis was a very good one. Monster Mile, it's just not the day for the 75, however, they still capitalize despite rough effort, rough start. They go back to a top 10. Memphis, he still stay consistent on the top 5. So there is a challenge. Of course, he has not gone to top 5 area yet. He already has been top 5 areas from the speed race. And maybe a short track or two, but either way, he's been there every night time.
Yep. And the 3's always been a good contender at the very least against the 75 in short tracks. He's been unpredictable as of recently. He's been having mostly good days, and there are sometimes he had bad days. But most of the time it's been
Kentucky.
Yeah, Kentucky was definitely one of them. But at least he had himself a bit of bonus points. So it wasn't all too bad for him. But the 3 mostly had good days, at the very least.
Mainly because he got wrapped and he was dropping down a little bit. Here did drop, because he was in almost second, and he dropped to like 4th, I believe. And then he led the most laps and got led a lap.
Yep. So at the very least, he does contain bonus points. So that's better than nothing.
Ones I do need to see that need to step up the game today, get points right now, is the 27. Following that is, let's see, Grim Corp 6. And lastly, I would say 93. That's really damning. They have to apply one day, but inconsistent ain't good. And maybe the 15 as well. And there has been history moments as well as here. This is a very high place, the Phoenix of Arizona. And
Yep.
you gotta watch out for some header problems if it gets way overheat. Even if you're in behind someone's car or if you're just in clean air, this place can overheat your car pretty dang fast over time. So you're gonna be pretty conservative of how you're gonna play your cards with your car here. Anyways,
That is true. That is very true. I can tell you that for a fact. So the one that won practice is the 0 finally.
and then after
And the
that,
3 went from third down to 10th and now to 7th.
looks
The last
like
is
same,
oof.
yeah, it's same old really. And
Yep.
everybody else, you got the second at the top 10. Looks like it's the same old usual.
But yeah, we might see a lot of changes in qualifying for damn sure. And it's going to be really interesting.
Let's see what we got on the first lap of qualifying.
This one's going to be very interesting because I can see the 75 being in the top 3 because he's an all-time favorite in short tracks.
Yeah, and speaking of that,
And what do I tell you? He's in the top 3. And you see myself in second. Look at me go. Ooh, by tenths of a thousandth of a second, Viper is taking third. And look at Roadrunner. He's in the top 5.
mm-hmm. Right, see what second lap does here. I'm surprised Strand's in 12th, but that might change here in a minute.
Yeah, it's going to change real soon, so stay tuned.
And the second lap done here. And looks like Kaiser retained the
And
pole.
and it looks like that the Roadrunners could train in the top 10.
Yep. He's me right beside Mr. Bobby. On the
Yep.
outside.
Teammates.
So Kaiser holds the pole by just one thousandth of a second. So.
About 13th thousandth of a second.
Yep. And then
So let's see who's going to be in last. Who would that be?
still
Oh,
Terrios.
Terrios.
Red
Oof.
had probably a problem. Not right. It's not the right setup for Red. Seems here today for.
Also, Leo,
Probably.
I realized, Leo,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I realized you did a mistake because you put R instead of P of my real name.
Well, I'll treat it later.
You see the R?
It's Roxas. That's
Oh.
okay. It's R.
Oh, okay. Oh, you changed that. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
I know
But
it was a
yeah,
mistake, but no, it's not. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah. All right. So thank you for that little heads up, buddy. All right. So let's go
Yeah,
ahead and take
yeah.
a look at the top positions in qualifying, just to make sure we're clear. The winner who will take away the pole is Kaiser. He will take the +3 bonus points.
Yeah. I don't know. It's the tool bonus points. +3 is whatchamacallit. Fastest not fastest slap. Slaps, and then afterwards it's what's the next one? Fastest lap is 4, 2 is qualifying, and then leading lap 1. All right.
Yep.
I will do
1 through 16, and I'll do the rest. No, wait, I'll do 1 through 16, and you'll do the rest. Excuse me.
very good. Then
All right, now I have good memory this time, finally. So, over here, the winner for the pole position, the short track master, Mr. Consistency himself, the 75 of Mr. Kaiser. Followed by that, you got the consistent runner-up, but the 3 at the short tracks. That'll be from myself, the co-host, Shade. A couple by over here, we got the 29 of Viper, sponsored by the Diamond Ridge Company. And over here, we got the 93 at the FedEx of Escher. Then we have the 99 at the Miller's Beer Company of Ace. Well, by that, we got the Rusty's Medicated Bumper Ointment New Rear End Formula of the 95 of Beans. Lightning McBeans. And over here we got the Skull Classic of the 0, the father of the 3 of Boss. Followed by that, we got his teammate of the Bud King of Beers of the 11 of Sir Miles Axelrod. And over by here, we got the 30 of the Car Quest of the Bobby, who won at Daytona this season for the first start of this season. Followed by that, we got the Dollar General racing machine for the Circuit City of Mr. Roadrunner, aka the man who needs to win for the Plickety Pleck. Over by here, we got the 89 of the leaders of the Boys Empire of the Evan Bond, or the Evan Bud of the Pontiac of Atomic. Followed by that, we got the 42, the Peak Antifreeze and Coolant Machine of Klitzo. And then we have my jelly beans and the number 7 of Dragon. And then we have the 19 of the Bullseye Barbecue Sauce of the Tyson Machine of Kate. And we have the Heinz Ketchup Machine of the number 57 of Kid Lemon. Over by here, we got the previous winner from Kentucky Speedway, the winner of the Forever KFC Fill-Up Bucket Machine of the Superflow Motor Oils Exxon of Dante, one of the contenders of the Rookie of the Year. Then we had the Folkers Vital Line Machine of the 6 of Kremcore, the Blockbuster Video of the 115 of Akumi. Then we over here, we got the Slim Fast of the 18 of Toadette for the Slim Jims. And we have the 172 of the Sega Machine, also sponsored by AT&T of Jeff Goku. Over by here, we got the 2 of the Alakai Zuzzler Fast Relief of the 2 of Sapia Rex. Followed by that, we got the STP guy himself at the Pontiac of Cameron.
Okie dokie, we got Mr. Keep Up Isaac of the Miller General Draft Mobile 1 Grand Prix. Then the HGK Sports Company of the Cozy Corner team of 22 Nazo. Oh, wait, I got the Motorcraft quality parts of the 15 of Owen. Then you got Cisco of Cloud. And the Cornflakes of the Nice Key to Magic Man. DSV of the Sun Auto Sparks. ACE Spurk get your spark plugs here of the semi DSV. Crown of the 20 of Mr. Hero. Follow that. You got the Big Apple Market It of the 71 ATM. Sunday King Ford of the Thunderbird of the 90 of Kenji. Then the GT, the throwback of the 1 of Ford. Following that, you got the 10 of the In and Out Machine Flames of Mr. Apollo. Following that, the Fabulous Hunt Sheen of Gordon Ramsay. And the Levi Garrett of number 5 Tank in the rear. That's a big yikes for them. It's there and there in that position. Deca batteries, accessories for number 8 of AC Speeds. Me and the Henrik. Premier quality beers. And my 105 machine. Then you got the 33 of the Bandit Cisco of the Wrecking Man Mark. Quicker State of the 26 of Adam. And then the 9 of Coors White. Milton of Mr. White. Then it's the Racing of
Driver,
rear
start
and
your
properties.
engines.
47 of red. They go rev up their engines. There they come. And out the pits ready to go. Red Tank. Ones that do need to make a lot of ground today in those positions is Goku, Primcore, Savior Rex, ATM, Apollo, especially Tank there, way back there, and Adam in red. Long on this is gonna be Hello and Emma. She ain't here, I'll take on the road. Hunter's here, pace cars in. Here we go, Phoenix Raceway on the short track, number 2.
Everybody is the Golden Rush. Sorry if I was muted for a little bit. My sister showed me a late birthday present.
You guys are taking a nice lead on my Viper, Shay, Asher, Ace, and
It is to be expected. Alright, over here, there's someone that's coming by over by the chat. I'm gonna go ahead and have a little gander at it real quick.
Alright, right checkers are on. We are ready for action.
Alright. Cool, we are ready for action once again.
Go, go, go!
69 degrees. I don't think it's not 69 degrees out there. It's gonna be pretty dang high over time in this field. Winds are
Hello,
definitely high.
Emma. Welcome to the chat. Over here, we're racing over by Phoenix International Raceway at Arizona. So expect we'll have a mechanical issue or two. Probably maybe the same amount that we had over by our Pocono race.
15 drop back fast. Starting to hit back all the way back now. Back up.
Look at you making up some ground, Mr. 105.
Yep. Sticking that inside lane.
Like a big brain guy. Alright, so over here we had the 3 drop down a spot for 4th, but it ain't too bad. As long as he's still keeping up in the top 5, we should be fine. To be expected, I'm probably expecting the 75 to be leading the most laps.
I expect that too, unless something changes. But time right now, it's definitely going to be Mr. Kaiser, the short track master.
That is true, yep. Over here we got the 27 keeping up with the 172.
It's like the 5 after 5 laps, he's freaking immediately launched his way through from 41st to all the way now to, let's see
21st.
21st. Wow. Yeah, 21st.
He is making up a lot of ground right now.
Just by a few laps already.
We might see the 5 be also the challenger as well as with the 3 against the 75.
He has a lot of ground to go still, but now he's playing this out right now. That speed, that is going to be definitely a challenger to come into play soon.
He might be the fastest car out there if we check the fastest laps currently.
Exactly. Yeah, he might be a fast car soon. Put that lap in. Yeah, he's the 6th fastest car.
43 nearly scraping up on that wall.
Yeah. Got this backpack going nuts.
Yeah, especially when it goes 3 wide, 2 wide action over here. You don't want to have a 3 wide over by Phoenix. I can guarantee you that.
And the 3 kind of midway from the 9th frame. They ain't too bad, honestly. Morph got 40 points right there in the back. So he's going to stick in his nice comfort zone with.
He's going to be conservative. Just waiting for the final time to strike.
Well, you got Viper trying to follow along, and Single the Ash right now is a fast car. Zero trying to get Ace right now for 5th. Bobby right now kind of looking over Beans for 7th.
There's a battle between the Rusties and the CarQuest.
He's got passed by K. Here comes Four trying to get him with a nudge.
It looks like he is going to. With the 17 of the previous winner, He's going to think about trying to do it at the same time, but he's having the draft at the 42, giving him speed. So it's going to be side-by-side action. But the 17 passes with ease, going on the inside. How about that?
And sometimes outside can work if you can work it on this little section and then get straight back inside and then take the inside for the turn or you more afterwards.
Well, look at you battling that with the 27.
Feels like 427 doesn't have the oomph right now.
I guess he's not used to short tracks.
Yeah, seems like it.
With the only exception of the Monster Mile.
Yeah,
Over by Dover.
Monster Mile, Memphis, he was alright. Monster Mile, Dover, he did pretty good.
Yeah, he did pretty good when he finished in the top 5. He was getting really upset with the...
I am just surprised he's holding his ground.
Yeah, he's already behind the top 10 as we speak. Especially at the Jelly Bean machine.
Bobby, here comes Roadrunner, fall in pursuit.
Can Roadrunner capitalize it to make himself to be in more positions?
Like he does.
He makes a clear pass. And he's already in the top 10, moving up one spot. The 3 is making up some bit of ground, but he's just that one lonely car in the top 5. With the support at the 0, the 99 is going to slowly catch up. If the 99 is not going to be passed by the 0.
Yeah, he's in his comfort lonesome right now.
And sometimes
And oh my
it's okay.
gosh, here comes Tank again, making more moves, now going over Trim Core for another position.
I guess you could say 5 plus 1 for one position equals 6.
Now he's gonna go for Dominic.
He's gonna think about it. Atomic ain't gonna give up easily, I can guarantee you that. He wants to keep his wild card spot.
Yeah, just have that momentum going, but Tank, he's not gonna make it at all.
Here comes the 5, catching up.
Kenji's gonna try to do this nice comic. Kenji taking position away. Wow, kind of struggling big time right now. Followed by 15 as well. And ATM, not what you really want to see from some people who are trying to chase down that area. Adam's struggling as well. So some of these drivers need to do some big time adjustments. Got 12, yeah, 13, 14. Tank already looking for another mechanic key. Holding it away. Piper's still trying. Master.
But it looks like Short Track Master is just slowly driving away.
93 holds the fastest lap by a slight margin over the 75 Short Track Master.
Man, I tell you what, this is gonna be probably the best race for the 75.
Yeah, if he can keep this up pretty well, I see a very solid chance for him.
Look at the 27. He ain't winning this blickety-plack.
And the way he is right now, is this struggling? I don't see a good chance he's gonna get in that top 10.
I don't think so either. The 30 is slowly catching up with the 99.
0 finally passed the 99 after a few laps or so.
And he's going to try to track down his son for the 3, the 4th place position if he could. Unless if they're going to team up together to try to catch up with that 93 and a few others.
He is faster than 99, so he will try to catch up with his 3 soon.
Yep, and I can tell you one thing, the 3 isn't going to give up his position so easily. We might experience lap traffic, which might help the 3, and maybe the 29 and the 93. Unless if Short Track Master over here can pass him.
Yeah. Most of the time,
Yeah, they're making
most of the time, people struggles most of the time on crafting it 88% of the time. So you're an expert at it, but you're an expert still struggle by it.
I mean, take a look at the example of the 43. He's been around since season 1 or season 2, I believe. And look at him, he's already struggling. And look at you, Mr. 105. You're actually doing pretty good at Phoenix. You're battling it out with one of the boys.
I think that too.
You've beaten 2 boys with 1 car.
Like 2 boys with 1 stone.
Yep. One giant big-ass stone that is the size of a boulder.
I moved Tommy a little bit out of the way, just like, hey buddy, come on now, you gotta give me room.
He's about scraping on that wall. That's not good. Oh no, you got Wrecking Man behind you. Be careful.
And I'm not too worried, unless he's gonna be a D.
Which he's probably gonna be. And look at that, the 5 with the 95.
Yeah,
in the top 10.
Yeah, he immediately takes the top 10. He's gonna be passed by a freaking rocket man, a freaking aggressive man of all aggressives of Tank easily freaking passes him. And I think he's passed by Kenji for the top 10. He's actually doing pretty solid as well. Apparently.
Oh yeah, Kenji's the underdog over here, especially for season 5, because he did not perform well in trucks or in the 70s.
Kenji has been like that second best underdog. And is the first best all-time underdog, that's our 25 retired driver. They all know and love,
Yep. But I tell you what, it's getting really interesting to see. Especially with this pretty cool battle. 75 still leading the most laps out here. I feel like he's probably going to win on bonus points if he's lucky.
Well, if he can get that fast lap, it's possible. But right now, still, Colton's 93.
That is true. If he can beat the 93 for the fastest lap, then he's going to have all bonus points. Already you are about to battle out with the 6.
Oh my goodness. Tommy was doing well, and all of a sudden
he's doing mid.
With his boy Goku, I guess he just stick way too much to the outside. Staying that outside with the wall too much. With tons of position. Oh, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, probably like between 6 to 8 positions.
Yeah, that's not good.
Not good at all.
Yep, the 5 is just making a lot of ground. He's about to make it up to Roadrunner right now.
Wow. Beans is really struggling right now, apparently. He was in the top 5, now goes all the way down to the top 10. Went to the top 10, now down to 11. It's like that 95 team need to figure out something fast.
Instead of that no tires, just gas, we need to do more tires and no gas. So y'all know how Lightning McBeans is. He likes to be a self-proclaimed one-man show, especially with the one trying to be the number 1 man show.
Look at me. Picking the 4th fastest car out there right now.
Yep.
Finally, a top contender was on 41st, and after 33 laps, he is now up to dang 8th.
Yep.
That is like about 30 buzz positions he got.
Mm-hmm.
Penalty for Bobby now. Put in turn 3. Down to 4. Has the advantage the inside. Trying to get the straightaway, and he does have the equalized speed. Gets it.
Yep.
And
it looks like he's
chance to take a away position as well.
Yep, you might pass. You might pass that friendly rival or teammate.
It's a little slippery there, but capitalize with more speed in it. Gets it away.
I'll tell you what. If someone's gonna have issues with brakes and not gonna be able to turn while they slip and slide, they're guaranteed to hit that wall.
Yeah, especially at least maybe, you know, get a little straight through. Here we go for lap traffic.
And it looks like 75's passing with ease.
21,
as well as the 29. 29 struggling, but she's keeping up with the 75. So props to her. Here comes the 93. Could the 93 capitalize as well? Oh, slip and slide action. That's going to lose her some time. The 21's trying to aggressively defend, but checked up. So the 93 will right now pass the 21. Next lap traffic for the 75 is the 15, excuse me.
15 and the 1. Unfortunately, the 1 and the 15, I guess it's not really the specialty for them on short tracks.
No.
It's not
the only specialty I could see for the 1 is probably regular speedways and road courses.
And sometimes super speedways if you're lucky.
That too. I can agree on that.
Looking for any opening. Right time on the 15 here.
He's looking aggressively, and he's pushing the 15 on the inside, going, no, he's going in the pit. There goes the 75 and the 93. Who's coming in next is the 3. And then we have the 0, the 99.
Me.
Yep, you have you. Who's in front of you? It was the 19.
Alright, let's see. Kaiser-ish. Oh, that's going to cost some time for Kaiser there.
Remember, this race is sponsored by Plickety Plack. Fuck the pit crew.
Come on, get me out there, let's go, get me back out there, come on, let's go.
And it's also sponsored by the Canadian Healthcare. It's for free, not really.
Yeah, she's gonna
there
win
goes the 93.
That's just going to win that.
Followed by the
Kaiser
75 and the 3.
Kaiser lost time because he entered his pit box too late, so he just lost first there.
Here comes Kate coming in for 4th. You in the top 5 in the pits. Here comes the 17 coming out. Here comes the second pack.
Yeah, they got almost the whole field now.
Yep, everyone's being cautious. Everyone's doing pretty good, not hitting themselves over by a pit lane.
Heard a few though, but yeah, everybody else is doing pretty well.
Yep. Here comes the 95 passing Bobby. Here comes the 28 right behind Magic Man. Oh! Hit Lemon had to remove a hood, so he's part of the No Hood Club.
Yeah, he was.
Viper did not have a good. She did not have a good pits whatsoever.
Yeah, she has a lot of ground to make up.
Remember, over by at Phoenix Short Track, when you're coming out to the pits, it's gonna get dusty. Yep. Because people like to touch grass, but as long as they keep it clean, I don't care how much grass they touch.
That's also a little bit of a scary part right there is coming out of the pits, and it's like that little turn there.
Yep, you can see the 3 right behind the 75, a short track master. He's playing aggressively in offense. Well, short track master is playing aggressive defense, so this is going to be an interesting battle. Your new leader, the 93.
Looks like Piper had the opposite. She had a good pit stop. Your leader is a 93. Oh, yeah, it's Piper. Then Kaiser,
Wow.
you. And 0, 99, 5, 90, 34, 95. Back to Jonathan. Bobby dropped down a few. Kate, Wrecky Man, me. Regan, and then someone else.
Alright, well this is an interesting lineup after green flag pit stops. I say maybe at the 46th or 49th lap we should do a crank it up.
Yeah, let's see here. So this is probably where I think
The collision happened.
Yeah, because the two had something back. Let's see.
Probably may have. It wouldn't be from you because you're already going out.
Yeah, I passed through. Let's see here.
Yep, it wouldn't be.
Lemon. And
Yeah, it would be Kate Lemon right there.
yeah, unfortunately, so that's gonna give him some slow unless it doesn't hurt too much on his front side too much. He's going well.
He has a little bit of right side damage with a little bit of a scrape, so it might hinder his aerodynamics as well.
And just my little, we got a lot of traffic side by side, so that's gonna check on the 93 here. Make 29 and Viper to get a
Ooh,
chance.
26 scraping up to that wall. That's confirmed right there.
He goes at 22 there for a moment.
Yep. There comes this 3, still behind 75, a short track master.
Viper now the fastest car out there. Oh,
If
my
she can pass the
Bobby.
93, she'll be able to take that lead.
Oh my Bobby. Oh, she blocks immediately going the inside.
Smart move by the 93.
Viper still
The
aggressively looking.
29, not giving up. That 29 ain't giving up. I could guarantee you that.
Yeah.
93 blocks again. One lane action going by over here. 29 trying to pass, but the 93 blocks. That's about like the 75 blocking the 3, but there's only so much you can do to block.
And we got about almost a 4-way bow for 9.
We got Roadrunner, the Kenji, then we have the 19.
That beach.
Yep, and the Beans, the Lightning McBeans.
Like I'm gonna have a bit of a struggle day. Might go down to points here, be the lap down right here. Looks like that will happen.
It is happening right now. So the first one that's in the top 10 that's being lapped in points right now, it is the 26th of Adam.
Yeah, first one now down last. Lap down is 71 of ATM. Not a good day at all for the 71. Stay in that hunt.
Especially the 22 as well.
Yeah.
The 22 is blocking, trying to keep his lead lap, but there's only so much that he can do because the 93 is coming in hot.
By the speed of
Well, it's the 29. Yeah, 29's aggressively trying to look for some positions, but the 29 made a minor mistake, slipping up from the outside for a bit, but she makes it up.
Not actually. Looking for a nice inside there.
Yeah, let's take a look about the 75 and the 3, see how they're battling it out right now.
Like they're on the 2's tail end, ready to pass that car, but it's 2 just blocks.
The 3's looking aggressively, trying to pass on the 75, a short track master, to capitalize that you may be the master, but one day you will fall, and there will be a new master.
99.
Oh, 99 hitting that wall.
Yeah. The Roadrunner still retains that top 10. Energy has fallen down to 10 to 12. 13.
Wrecky Man's right in the 12th. Oh, here comes the 3. He's making the pass at short track master. He's gonna pass to make it for 3rd.
makes the move.
He's making it right now.
Oh, wow. Kaiser gets a good out of that little section there. Oh, end of 3, and then
But
goes out of 4.
But the
Gets the speed out
but the
straight
3
away.
is the 3 is still hot on its tail.
Challenge, but unfortunately Kaiser knows his wise moves. New leader, 29.
Finally taking the lead, finally from the 93.
For a long while.
Yeah, I gotta give the 93 some credit. 93's actually gotten pretty good defense over here at Phoenix.
27 finally now gaining some ground after a struggle on the first half or so.
About time. He's now thinking about winning the plickety-plack.
Yeah, instead of like, nah.
And then keep on saying disappointed after he finished in 4th at the Monster Mile and having me winning it. He was a whiner over by at Dover. I will tell you that for a fact. If you're watching this, Mr. 27, you're a baby. You're a whiner. You talk like a little girl.
Alright, let's see here. How Kaiser and Shay can handle these 4 lappers.
Let's see how they handled lap traffic. It looks like the 3 is using the advantage against Short Track Master with lap traffic. And he does push him to the side. Now taking 3rd finally. With the help of the 10. Friendly rival teammates. But there's still side-by-side action going on.
Again, the 75 did the same move again.
He's making good ground. But the 3 still holds on to 3rd after the 10 slowing him down. So the 75 was able to keep up with 3rd, but there's only so much that he can do because of lap traffic. And now he's a car length behind of Shade. Already the 3 is going to pass the 26. It's going to make up that ground right now. And he does. And now the 75's on the inside. Is he going to catch up with the 3? This is actually going to be interesting. The 26 blocks.
Yeah, 27 goes a little high, and 75 takes the advantage to go inside with speed at.
Woo! Little shout out to Emma over here. Her birthday's coming up this Friday. So happy early birthday.
I got Nasno and DSV.
Yep. And now the 75's right behind the 3's bumper. Can the 22 get out of the 3's way and make it harder for the 75?
We're dealing with Terios Dominic. Oh no! Oh, that's me!
Oh, you
blowing
had
up.
a blowout! Oh no! Caution number 1 is out with a huge upset with the 105 doing so good, but unfortunately having a blowout with his header most likely because of the Arizona heat over by a Phoenix International Raceway.
Were we? Oh man, we're probably in a good spot until now.
Yeah, man, that is... Oh, I feel sorry for you, dude.
Yeah, it's a spec.
My God. Let's see what it is.
It is gonna be... Nope, my poor ignition decided to go... Freaking broken part.
Oh, dang. NASCAR is giving you them cheap-ass parts.
Yeah, no kidding, apparently.
Now you're feeling sabotage like how Roadrunner had to deal with. Looks like everyone's going in the pits.
Everybody. Every single driver. In the pits.
Remember, folks, this race is sponsored by Plickety Plack. Fuck the pit crew.
Come on, get me out there, let's go, get me back out there, come on, let's go, come on.
And it's also brought to you by the Canadian Healthcare. It's free. Not really.
Not really.
Already, 29's maybe gonna have the advantage in the pits. Might be the first out. Unless if the 3 and the 70. Whoa! What was that, 75?
I don't know who got bumped, but I heard of someone got bumped.
I can guarantee you that. There
Another
goes the
one, and
29, the
another one.
28. And there comes this car, and the 93. Now the 3 finally getting out before Short Track Master. Short Track Master had a bit of issues coming out. Last one coming out right now is the blockbuster video, the 115.
Oh, and then another one after the piss, and that's Porterios.
What
No,
happened? Did someone sabotage his
He
car?
got overheated.
Let's see what happened. Let's see what
And the
happened. It's
header.
I knew it! I knew it! It was the header!
It had to be a header, or first the ignition,
Header.
then a header comes into play.
I knew one of these cars are going to have a mechanical issue that involves the header because of the heat at Arizona.
Yeah, we all calling it, like, it's always gonna be your header or something coming up soon.
At first, it actually surprised me with ignition, but it kind of makes sense to some degree. Because the header could be part of the ignition.
Yeah.
But let's see what happened, because we heard someone bumping and scraping at the pit lane.
Yeah, let's see.
Let's see where did that happen. Was it the 9?
Or no, it was riding with the 9s. Ooh,
Oh,
there
it was the
is.
115 and the 22.
I don't know if there's anyone else that has the same issues like that. Yeah, it was just the 115 and the 22, it seems.
Yeah.
Take a quick look how exactly that I freaking went Louis.
Yeah, so you were doing pretty good catching up with the 42.
Yeah, I was doing
It
just
had
fine.
a-
I was doing just
It had to
fine.
happen at one of the turns. It had to happen at one of those turns right about here, or... Yeah, it had to happen right about over there, or somewhere.
How to.
Right there, after... Out of 2, yep. That was out of turn 1, and then it was turn 2. So you're about to enter turn 2.
Yeah.
As you exited out of turn 1. Right there. And I heard you raging through the radio frequency about your car having an ignition problem.
I felt a little vibration going on, something wrong with the car, but I just didn't realize it. Think it was fine. We'll probably fix it later. Just,
Here we go, pace car coming inside. Get ready, boys, we're coming to the restart.
I just didn't expect it to
Here we
be
go.
that early.
Whoa, look at the 29 go!
Yeah.
What a good restart.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Literally. Here comes the 93 and the 3. They're trying to go inside. 28's trying to block aggressively.
You got loud traffic,
man.
and you got loud traffic and whatchamacallit?
Lead lap cars.
Yeah, mixed together on this restart.
Oh
so
no, I'm on the outside of topic. Slow down, dude. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down. Oh, man. Now, well. At least I'm ahead of Short Track Master.
I guess you can say after Leo had a blowout, I guess you can say he can't handle the heat.
Well, I guess it's not NASCAR ignition no more.
No, I guess you can say he's not Arizona ignitioned enough.
Here comes the 27, finally getting out of the 3Y situation. Now drafting with the 1.
Also,
Short
I
Track
really
Master
sounded like you were
22.
constipated.
Oh my goodness, I know he was surprised that he's launching his way through after getting out of a misery traffic.
Yep.
Lap 70, let's crank it up, boys and girls.
Yep. Let's crank it up, folks. Yep, but they're keeping it clean so far. Short Track Master finally passed the 3. The 3 is back in his original position before the caution happened. Back at 4th.
See, Kaiser has maybe actually slowly getting up to second, first.
Mm-hmm. But the 3 is still holding on, though, so he might be able to sneak in the win if he's lucky. But Viper, she's probably going to be challenging this 75 for the most led laps.
Yep. So far, Kaiser, they still have 1 lap, and it was 95 led probably the second part of it, and now 29 right now. Trying to get some laps in.
Here comes the 75. He's still coming in hot. I'll go ahead and try to take over as soon as possible. Or as much as possible, excuse me. 29s is catching up with the 22. The 93 is still trying to catch up with the 29, but the 29 is just the fastest car out there. Alongside with the 75 and the 3. The 3 is slowly catching up with the 89. You might pass him back. Either that or he'll use him as a way to get some butt draft action going on. Try to catch up with the 75. 19 holding the secured top 5 spot, followed by the 0, 34, 99, the 97 of Kiyu the Magic Man. Look at him go. And lastly in the top 10, the 27, a guy who will never win the Plickety Plack. Already, this is actually looking pretty interesting. 29's already right behind the 22's bumper. 93 might be able to catch up if the 29 is not going to be able to pass a lap car. This would also give leverage to the 75 and possibly the 3. So it is possible. But the 29 passes with ease against the 22. Let's see if the 93 can capitalize it as well. It will be an upset if she couldn't. Here comes the Kaiser, man, the Short Track Master. He's gaining on the 93. He's gaining on them. Meanwhile, the 3's just in his own lane. Consistent, but not as fast. Welcome back. As you can see, the 29's already finally passed the 22. 93's going to capitalize to pass the 22. 75 might be able to capitalize it with ease.
He's down by a second now.
Yep. Meanwhile, the 3 is just in his own lane.
Yep, once again, just like originally was in the first half.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but you could do a little bit better, 3.
Man, 40 points tops.
34 is actually competing for the top 5. So he's no longer going to say he is Washington mid. He's on the inside. And he's going to pass the 19 for 6th. A little slip and slide. But he's having a good inside advantage. But the 19 tried to block, but the 34's like, I ain't going to be Washington mid. Today is going to be the showing of what I used to be in Season 3. Now he takes away 6th, and he's looking for passing the father of the infamous rifle, the 3 of Shade. He's looking for it. 0 struggling out there to pass the 15 car.
95,
Tank.
97, back to the 15. What is really now struggling now is the 5 now.
More importantly, the 5 is struggling out there against lap cars, and he's in the top 10. Now he's...
Oh boy, here comes Kaiser. Finally coming in on second.
Yep.
The Dutchess. Singles to 93 all of a sudden. Leader.
Oh man, this is actually going to be an interesting top 3 battle. Wish the 3 was there, but you know, 4th place ain't too bad. Next lap car is the 2 of Xavier Reichs, the one that has back damage from the pits. It's been like that for a bit. Which is unexpected because he passed the man who's aggressive in the Hulk Smash Company. But the 5 is fighting back to show off the 27, the Hulk Smash Company effect when you try to go against the 5. This is a reminder of the Texas world when this 27 was panicking against the 88 and the 88 was going inside, 27 risking it all big time on the outside to get the lead.
Second half of the 17 and the 7. They need to make something quick.
Yeah, they need to do something real quick, otherwise they're a lap down. It's only a matter of time before the 29 laps them.
At 29, 93, and 75.
Here comes the 3. He's charging in hard on the lap car. 99's in the top 10. And she looks like she's passing the 19.
But for Roo there, though, way too loose out of that turn. That's the tricky part, man. You see Kaiser doing it, and all of a sudden you just immediately capitalize it. And sometimes drivers doesn't know how to capitalize it. They just lose momentum, loose.
You see the 3 done it. You see the 3 got loose, but he capitalizes it here and there. That is true. Now you see the 5 trying to do it.
And now he's trying to inside turn soon. See here. I think this me
Yeah. But it wouldn't hinder her points as much.
This does not
How ironic, because he's racing at 172 with this going to be at 172 laps. How ironic. If he can win this, I'm actually going to be shocked. Isaac, the 3rd fastest car out there, with me being the 8th fastest car out there. Tank actually being in the top 10 fastest car out there. He's actually doing a little bit more faster than what he's supposedly doing.
I saw it right at the beginning, dude, when he was blasting his way through, dude. I had a big feeling that he is just, he's coming after you. He's in his positions, no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
Perimeter very close to the hero. That's how Kaiser, oh man, he is right on the door of the bumper of the 93. Ready to get that second, no matter when.
Yep, it's only a matter of time when the 93 is going to be passed. Because when you try to battle that with short track master against in a short track, you're at a huge disadvantage.
There's all the tricks and books in. I have all of it, you know. Everything in the book.
You'll make it to the next level from short track master to short track grandmaster. He's already there. He's patiently waiting.
Here we go with 3 left.
Yep.
70, 43,
20.
9.
29 aggressively passing the 70. Here comes the 75 going deeply on the inside. Trying to almost make it a 3-way situation. Ah, but the 75 had to go to the outside. Ooh, big mistake. But he goes inside though. He's still on it.
Hyper with ease, all 3 lap traffic.
75 still on the bumper with the 93. He's trying to use the lap car to gain speed. It was risky. But can he pull it off?
It's like 10 hits, that's awesome. We'll have to pursue.
Yep.
Yes, because that is now begun. Ha ha.
Yep. 3 staying out, taking 3rd place right now. I'll tell you what, if the 3 actually has a good pit stop strategy and why not being first, I would be shocked.
Yeah, just like this.
Mm-hmm. And it looks like the 3 is going to be going in. Oh, Roadrunner! What did you do?
Yeah, he tied the 93 down, then back in.
Remember, folks, this race is sponsored by Lickety Plat. Fuck the pit crew.
Come on, get me out there, let's go, get me back out there, come on, let's go, come on.
And brought to you by the Canadian Healthcare. It's for free. Not really. Three did not have a good pit stop strategy. Dropped down from 4th to 6th for 2 spots, and now he dropped down to 3.
Number 7. Now,
Mm-hmm.
all green left this up, so
Yep. Already the 3 is now, unfortunately, not in the top 10. He's got a lot of ground, I mean a lot of ground to do. He passes the 9 on the outside. Mm-hmm.
Gotta make sure who's the leader.
Your leader is the 29.
Oh, well, actually, the East.
short track master right over here. Yep.
Ooh, a little bit right there on the right. That's gonna be the left side.
A little bit on the scrapey.
Shouldn't be too major though. And here comes Kaiser, the Towns for the lead. And successfully takes it inside out of 2.
Unfortunately for me, I'm probably a lap car.
Really? It's giving this one like to be in the top 5. Probably got his top 5 area.
Oh, I'm back at 4th. Never mind. Yeah. Roadrunner ain't giving up easily. He's still gonna retain the top 5, I'd fail in. If he could play his cards right. Yep. I played my cards right at the very least. Ooh, 95 aggressively at the bumper, but the 172 is being defensive on the outside. For a second, I thought I was right in front of Short Track Master, about to be a lap down. Oh Lord, that would have been a nightmare. See.
Oh man. Down a bit.
Short Track Master is still taking the lead with the 29 right at his bumper. The 3 is definitely at a secure spot for the 4th place position.
It had actually no actual wrecks yet, surprisingly enough. Usually there's 1 or 2, but I haven't seen it yet. Oh, I haven't seen it.
Same here.
Trying to hold that lead, Piper trying to get it back.
Yep. Oh boy. Out of 75 is still retaining that lead. Uh-huh. He sure does. Yeah.
I am surprised that, let's see, the most possible one that can have a mechanical problem right now, and yet it doesn't have happened yet. 57.
Uh-huh. Jesus, excuse me. How many times am I gonna keep sneezing?
Unfortunately, the 17 is a lap time.
Yep, and the 28's gonna be the next target. And that is the potential third co-host.
Yeah, he's already a lap down, so he's got another lap down.
Yep.
Kenji, Glitzo, Red, and Sir Miles Axelrod they're the ones that are looking for a caution. So they won't be down to that.
Yep.
While the others, they're still doing alright.
Yep.
Ready to take fifth over
Yeah.
0.
Could he do it? Let's find out.
Doesn't.
Yep, he does it.
Which means now back to the top 10.
Roadrunner. You sound like a chainsaw, buddy.
Yeah, 35, just spin them laps. He is now on the bumper, ready to allow the 90 and the 105.
Mm-hmm.
Really moving Marvin, and here's the 115, 105. Guys are ready to go ease over Kenji. And Kenji now officially got a lap down.
Yep. Fortunately, it's just one of those days.
Target at hand. Keep going green, however, this is going to be maybe another green. Black Vista.
Yep. Unless a precaution happened, we may have ourselves a cautionary pit stop.
Oh, I've try to regain speed there.
Uh-huh. '27's got a lot of ground to make up. Time. Ooh.
Struggling on the back
And
here, 26.
Here comes Tank.
Yes,
He's gonna take away that 7th place position.
he's gonna take maybe the advantage here. If they can have him right here out of 4.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's supposed to be ready to block the half, but let's see if he goes streetwide. Nope. Good waiting time.
Yep.
Probably.
But he's in a good position.
He is, but I'm thinking that a little bump on the 93 cost him the speed. His speed.
Yeah, that is true. Here comes the 3, about to lap down the 1.
Give me a lap down. 47, 42. Still red.
Yep.
He's falling down. You got past the knees and he's already playing. Well, so you know, to get some more repairs for that car. I mean, get back to contending. 35. He already passed 21 to 72. Now here comes the warning zone for the 42 and the 47. About to get left out.
42's trying everything he can, but there's only so much that he can do.
Yeah, man. Are so good. So far, so good.
Especially for the 75. The 29's trying everything she can.
Yeah, however, it seems Kaiser has slowly but surely pulling away.
Yep.
It's more ruinery. He's dropping down more. Not dropping down more, but he is dropping down
Slowly.
On he's in 12. It's not bad. Just saying his speed. That 97, 172. They can still catch up to him at some point.
Yep. They are eventually.
Weber still retains the fastest lap. Again, Kaiser ready to pass this 18. Let's see if he can do it with these or if it's going to be a little bit of a little tricky. Closer and closer to the closing moments. So far,
we are.
Still in this lead. Most likely, no slaps. Kaiser. Kaiser sees the challenger and behind on as Viper. Viper now ready to challenge for the lead once again over Kaiser.
Here we go. Will she be able to capitalize it? Right now she is. Will Kaiser be able to get back to first place?
Ooh, he did the switcheroonie actually.
Yep, smart move that he did.
I think, yeah, he's going to pits. Green 5
So this
test
is gonna
out
be-
finally happens again.
Yep.
See how
Will the three
this.
be staying out again? If he's gonna gamble at all and do a risky move and actually does it, I'll be well damn surprised if he wins it.
Yeah, Roadrunner, he mainly goes to pits. I don't know why. He's definitely gonna hopefully see what he can do next after this.
He's probably gonna repair that little bit of damage that he did at the pit lane from 93.
Yeah. We got a 93, 89. We'll see that out of the pits.
Three looks like he's risking it.
Oh, I see a blowout. Who just blow out? Who just blow out? I just saw smoke. Like, smoke.
We'll call caution right now. Call caution right now.
Unless it was already in the pits. No, okay, it was. Okay, smoke probably went freaking to something. I guess we got completely confused. Someone went dingling. Freaking scrapey.
Yeah.
Someone went scrapey again. I don't know who.
Remember, folks, this race is sponsored by Flickety Flick, Fuck the Pit Crew.
Come on, get me out there. Let's go. Get me back out there. Come on, let's go. Come on.
And brought to you by the Canadian Healthcare. It's for free. Not really.
Kaiser takes it.
Zero taking the lead. Followed by the 29, 3, the 27, the 19, the 75, the 90, the 115, the 93, and 7. How the hell is 7 in the top 10?
I don't know. Top 10 momentary.
Just like,
Zero does
and I'm back
the
at
lap.
4th. Went down to 5th.
Zero did a lap. He actually might lead. Actually, Zero might lead if he gets out just in the nick of time.
Well, the 3 already passed 0.
I see some front damage on the 43. I think 43 had some damage on that pit road.
Might be, yeah.
So now it's going to be the 0. It's going to be the 75 leading once again.
Everything's back the same. But the 3 still retaining 4th.
The 15.
Ah.
See if anyone else, because I heard another bang. We have to see who was it. Yeah, no bang. There as well, unless it was later.
Yeah. It wouldn't be for me because I was in the clear.
It was the 15th and 43. Alright, so to reset here, how we got now is 75, 29, 29, a lot of ground makeup. 75 leading. 93 E is for 3, 27, 5, 99, 95, 0, and the 30.
Then we upper by the top 15. Let's see who we have in the top 15.
Okay.
We have the 19, the 34, the 11, the 172, the 97, the 6, the 47, the 42, the 17, and the 89.
All I gotta say really, man, is they need the caution. They need it now.
Yep.
Most of the field has been lapped down at this point forward, and they want caution, not green flag pit stops, fortunately. You only got about 15 lead lap cars. About 4 contenders, really.
We got only about 12 laps to go right now.
Yeah, we're at that closing moment. Kaiser dominating most of this race. Phoenix race the short track.
But who left? Oh, it's the 2 of us. Man, dang.
Bobby looks like he might want to get a challenge for top 10. Means he is past a 0. There was trying to get 7th, but doesn't get it. I think passes well with the traffic. Well, like I say, really, 27 really need this today after Kentucky with a terrible wreck at that day.
And a terrible, terrible second chance as well.
Yeah, both sides.
Yeah. The 3, he definitely needed it too.
Kaiser's rival, being the Minuteman, he's about to be a lap soon, followed by Goku. Well, next run.
And the 7 of Draken.
Can't see that, man. Can't let that happen soon. Well, surprisingly enough, no wrecks. I don't think it's gonna save their Nick's power oils or nothing here, it seems. Unless that 57 is the most potential one I see. Well, not either wreck. I don't say wreck really, but possibly I would say loaned up.
Mechanical issue.
He's the one that's throwing biolaps down there. You'd imagine, man, he has an alright car, but again, Kaiser has the more dominating car. Way to show his rival. The real deal in this season. He was the real deal past first 3 seasons. I mean, they were kind of side to side, but over time, season 4, now season 5, Kaiser's showing his rival who's the truly real dominator around here on his rival. Allowed that 97 with Kiyu. Closer and closer to that 10 to go moment. So Goku, he's trying his darn near best to stay in that lead lap.
Yep.
Nothing. Yeah, see, nobody on the zone, on blowouts yet. We have not seen a sign yet. Viper really kind of struggling, not making any these seconds. See if she did make some time here. No, lost time, and we're about 13 to go, everybody. Kaiser looks like he is slowly but surely ready to take this win into a secure spot. Yeah.
Now, this begs the question, does he have the fastest lap?
Let's see. Nope. Fortunately, Viper will retain and will stay with that fastest lap. Bobby almost seems he got it. Almost got it. He's getting there, but unfortunately, it will retain with Viper as of right now. We'll see in the end of the race soon. It stays to Viper over out of nowhere. Change. Bobby does pass Ace. That's minor. Let's see what's it's like 5 passes 0. Finally has the thread. And well, unfortunately, just keep losing time. 97 with you, long gone. go. Now 9 to go.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll give these remaining laps. Will caution
Yep.
come out? Will it be green? Will it be a last minute decision of fuel? How much yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Find out, see.
That is only one way to find out.
Oh! Almost a spin!
Oh,
70
71 saved it.
70 DSP saves it. He got 3 wide, hit the wall, almost lost control of the car, but luckily enough saved it. Heavy damage on that right. That's the second time he had that. Very rough night for 70 at DSP.
Mm-hmm.
Goku, unfortunately, now lap down. Only about remaining left is Mr. Miles Extra, Runner, and Ace. And, well, Kate. Following up Bobby. You're about to be closer to lap down soon as well. Bobby, I think he's getting a little close to clean, but you got Kate and Ace following that Runner and R. But you still have these 4 scramblers right from him.
Mm-hmm. So it's only a matter of time as we're approaching to our 169th lap. So we're about nearly 3 laps to go.
We're gonna go in. 93, nothing really. We'll just take a secure third. It does stay like this. There goes the shade lead right there in the 4th. Isaac about the 5th. Soon.
Mm-hmm.
Now 3
Same
to
with
go.
the 5 and 6. And the 0 and 7th. And then the 95 and 8th. The 30 and the 9th. And 10th for 19. Here we go with 2 laps to go right now. Already right behind Draken. With the jelly bean machine.
Looks like on 2 there. Kaiser watching above here in Spectre mode. If any blowout comes out. And looks like that doesn't happen. Final lap will come out. 1 more to go for Kaiser.
White flags in the air right now. He's already passing the jelly bean machine. Already you can see Short Track Master having a very strong lead.
There he comes. 1, 2, 3. Everybody out of 4. Your
winner for Phoenix Short Track, the Short Track Master of Mr. Consistency of the 75 of Kaiser.
There is no doubt about it that the favorites and odds was going to be on him in the first place. Did had a few struggle here and there in the middle, full, the half. At the end of the day, in the closing moments, he gets it out with a confident victory of the short track. That is Phoenix Raceway.
Alright, what a good race.
2 poor mechanical failures, 2 cautions, well, only 1 caution into play. It was unfortunately.
Mm-hmm. I'm really sorry that you had last, my dude. I wish you have a better run at Watkins Glen. And I'll tell you one thing for sure. For that next race at Watkins Glen, I am definitely for sure sticking with the good wrench. Because I raced at Wrangler for many few races.
And only time will tell now. And find out and see. Viper indeed retains that fast lap. And then Kaiser will take 3 bonus points again. As the consistent goes on. And I believe he will take the not the fast lap. He will take the pole, the most laps, and lead a lap. Here's your top 10:
So not
Kaiser, Viper, Asher, Shade, Isaac, as the top 5, top 10 tanking, balls, beans, Bobby, and Kite. Actually, surprisingly enough, looks like Runner took a last minute pass and took 11, so good for him.
over Sir Miles Axelrod, then Ace, Goku, and Red holding the top 15. Rest of the grid is Key the Magic Man, Crinkor, Dante, Atomic, Glitzo, Akumi, Adam, Kenji, Aeon the Hedgehog, Viper, Reki Man.
Looks like unfortunately,
Yeah.
Beans did beat Nonte on the top 10 and beats him by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 positions ahead of him that time. Would have been 10. And if he was, I think it would have been 10. Looks like if it was 20th, I believe, or more. Looks like it was 11 spots total behind him. Yeah, your winner is Mr. Kaiser. Biggest loss is A11 because he was in the middle side pack.
So your next race, Watkins Glen.
With the no loop.
But yeah, thank you all for watching. This is the co-host Shay59000 signing off. My phone is overheating. I need to let it cool off, so I will manage points whenever the time is right. So as of right now, I'm going to do the winner of each track.
Yep. Yep. And of course, this is the host here. Thank you all for watching the Phoenix Raceway. Of course, Watkins Glen, of course, is going to be a fun doozy one on the road course. See if that road course over there will be the Riverside. Definitely will be Daytona by a mile shot. We'll see if that Watkins Glen will either be a close second or it'll take away the Gory over Riverside. After Watkins Glen, we don't know for certain after the race and after we're done live, we're gonna do increase and decrease, or if that will be on a Monday on next week or somewhere around next week. So we're not too certain just yet. But either way, once again, thank you all for watching. And race number 9 of season 5 of the Golden Sim Racing series is. And as always, have a good day, afternoon, morning, and night as usual. And we'll see you in the next one.